The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you to 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they finished as one of the very best teams in the league last season. So it should be a little bit of a surprise that this deep into this season, they're only fifth in the East. Well, there was certainly a lot of speculation, Shaq, but finally, in July, it became reality. LeBron James leaving Miami, going home to Cleveland.
LeBron in Cleveland can finally bury the hatchet with his decision to leave. We all would know what he did in 2010. But now LeBron has a chance to bring a title to a city with no title in 50 years. LeBron, I just have to say one thing. Welcome to Cleveland.
I think everyone in Cleveland is singing that song, as a matter of fact. Hey, what do you think, Shaq, when the owner had spoken to LeBron and they cleared everything up, all that stuff that had gone on in the past is history. What are the expectations now with LeBron there?
Expectations are still the same. He went to Miami 4 years in a row, making it to the finals. A lot of people are not talking about this yet, but LeBron James and Kyrie Irving in the backcourt, one or two words, woo-wee or woo-wee.
I'm with you on that. Time now for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Listening to sounds of this demeanor.
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Say so. Say so.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. You look at Miami. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Well, this is a special matchup we've got here today. Two of the great franchises in this league. A lot of great games between these two clubs over the years, Clark.
You know what? I think if you ask them, Steve, as far as they're concerned, this game counts double time in the standings. It really holds a lot of weight with them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Miami, Bosh and the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. And here is Chalmers. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And it's Dang in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from DP. Irving attacking, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook, and he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone, all part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Now here is Miller. Irving kicks to Thompson. Bosh grabs the miss. It's been a quick start for Miami. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Thompson. Chris Anderson pulls it in.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
They get a hand on it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball. Dellavedova dishes to Miller. Chalmers against Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And for Kyrie, you know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or 2 where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
And it's Wade penetrating. Anderson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Irving, stolen by Chalmers. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
That free throw, no good. And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster. For the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wade outside to the right side. Outside Dang takes a 3, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Luol Deng. Irving with it. 38 points for him last game against Houston. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. Second, Luol Deng. LeBron James third.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Cleveland. Wade passes to Deng. No luck. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 3 to the inside. Stolen by Bosh. From 15 feet away, and another basket for Miami.
really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Doris. Goes back up, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his second basket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Mike Miller. And Harris subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Granger comes in for Chris Bosh. Ennis, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. And he gets it to go.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Dwayne Wade, a Hall of Fame player, I think, held back by bone bruises and tendonitis in his knees in recent years. But by keeping them in good shape and staying in condition, he's been able to find ways to play throughout the season and still be effective.
Here's Cole, right now averaging 7 points a game. Whiteside, no good.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Out to Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way.
And with the Heat's success riding in large part on Wade's knees, you can bet that he and the team have left no stone unturned in trying to protect him. From selective rest to advanced therapies, they've got a really extensive plan in place.
The Heat leading by 5. Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Wade gets the bucket.
That's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
Next Tuesday, January 13th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Don't miss out.